Hello, traders. Welcome again. This is the weekly recap for the week of March 8th through the 12th. So, this is the second week of March, and finally, the market has given us a green week. At the moment, it's unclear if this week is just a breather for the downtrend or if this is a reversal to the upside again. Um, it, it's really unclear to me at the time because a lot of big techs they're still at their recent highs. Spy lease is still touching their its highs. It actually made a new all-time high this week. But the volume and just the price movement has been pretty weak for me. So I don't know for sure if this is just a brief a brief breather for the downtrend or if this is means that we're gonna be going up for a little bit more. So be careful. Um and as traders, we don't really care. As long as there's movement and there's an opportunity to make money. If you say green, I say how high. If you say red, I say how low. So that's how it is as a trader. All right, let's hop right into the portfolio recap. So starting the week off, the portfolio was at 1,018 and 54 cents. At the end of the week, we ended the week with 1,037 and 30 cents. But this week was also the week that I gave my personal input. So for the month of March, and for every month after that, I plan on putting $100 into it. At the moment, I don't think I'm gonna add more than $100, but we'll see as time progress. So every month, the plan for me is to put at least $100 into it. And this week was just the week that I did that. So that's why we see here that the ending balance for the week was 1,137 and 30 cents. But in reality, we only went up a total of $18.86 this week, or 1.84% increase. So as you can see, beginning of the week we started at 118, oh 1018. At the end of the week we ended at 1038. So um, this is just it. This is the weekly chart of what the balance did. Let's go on to the year to date chart. See, we're still pretty flat, um, which is good. We don't need huge movement. Our goal right now for this portfolio is just to survive until we can put enough cash into it to where we can start doing more advanced orders that will be safer and also lets us generate more income. All right, let's hop to the positions. Now, I did open three new positions this week. And along with our existing position, TU, which still is performing pretty well. This week is actually the first week that TU ended green. So we can see TU ended the week at 21.34. Total gains for it is $1.55, which is 0.052% gain on the position, which is pretty good because consider this position was close to being stopped out and it's still hanging in there. So I have high hopes for it. I hope it continues to keep gaining and be an asset to our portfolio as we go forward. All right, now let's move on to the new positions that I added this week. New positions that I added start with PPG, PPG Industries Inc. This position, currently it is down, but this position ended the week at 45.30. You can see it cost me 46.58. I have a stop set for this position at um 140. Oh, not 140, 130. So in at 146.58, out at 130. That's roughly $16.50 $0.58 risk for this position, and I only have one share of it. So for this position, what I saw in it was that I saw that it had a multi-year range that was broken. Um, the range went started as far back as 2015, and it was just bouncing in between 100 and 120 since 2015, and this year was the first year that it actually broke above 120. So I hope that this continues to stay above 120. This is a breakout play, so I'm expecting the stock price to never really go back into that range again, that 120 range. But if it does, it could be a good thing. It could be mean that we should add some shares, or that was a false breakout and that we should get out. So that's why I have the stop order set for 130, just in case it goes back down. But all right, let's move on. Now this is you. All right, you is Unity Software. They are a game engine and work with a lot of game studios. Um, so I got into Unity at 98. My stop for Unity is set for 85, which is a $13 risk for me. I only have one share of it as well. And for this, we could see that it ended the week at 105.71, which is a $7.71 gain. Uh, the percentage is 7.87%. So pretty decent. That's for what I saw in Unity was that it just got beaten it up over the last 6 weeks, and the last 2 weeks, it approached it close to its weekly 200 EMA, and seems to be holding it. So I was banking on that it'll continue to hold above its 200 weekly EMA, and then we can continue going forward. So that was the main reason for getting into Unity. Okay. And the last position that I got into, two shares of XLNX. I can't even pronounce the name of this stock. I think it's like Zen or Zen or something like that. It's another software company. Not software, but they do IT. Like I believe they do like programmable microcontrollers. Um, but the cost average uh for this stock was 250 and 16 cents. Um, not much gain. It closed the week at 250 and 90 cents, which is still pretty good. By all means, that a little green is better than red. So that's at the moment it's sitting at 74 cents gain, which is a 0.3% gain on the position. So that's good. This week there was no stop that was taken. The only orders that went through were the orders for me getting into my new positions, which again is U for Unity, PPG Industries, and XLNX. So for this week, the little learning lesson that I had, or the little epiphany that I had, was that our job as traders is just to survive the market twists and turns, and as we survive through them, we use them as learning lessons, and we use them as a way for us to grow in both in our portfolio and also in our experience and what the market is going to be throwing at us. And a big part of being a trader is learning how to take a bad situation or a bad event and turn it into an opportunity. So in the long run of things, if you can do that, then you could be a successful trader. Um, this whole thing is just a big game of chess, and our job as a trader is to l- look and see where all the traps are, and we should also be protecting our king, which is our position. So this is just a weekly recap. Thank you again for joining me. Thank you for your time. Please like, comment, and subscribe to follow along. And if you have any questions, leave in the comment section and I'll address them. Thank you again. Have a good trading week.